Let's take your example of addiction. So I mentioned this in the video series. My friend and colleague Mark Lewis has a model of addiction that I think comports very well with some of the stuff I talk about in the meaning series. One of the things I talk about that's the sort of core of the meaning making is this relationship between our sense of agency and that the world is an arena for action, this agent-arena relationship. Well, Mark has a similar model of how addiction actually works. It's not so much that you get sort of just a raw biological craving for the drug. It's more like this. The drug sort of starts to, it causes changes in your state of consciousness, and that maybe impairs your cognition a bit. And what that means is you lose some of your cognitive flexibility, and then some of your options in the world go down. And the world narrows a bit. And then as the world narrows a bit, your agency narrows. And then as your agency, you see what happens? You get this reciprocal narrowing until you feel there's no options in the world and there's no options in yourself. And that's what it is to be addicted. It's sort of a spiraling loss of all of that stuff we've been talking about. That agency, that sense of connectedness, right? Right? And everything, so what you're seeing is meanings just sort of being drained away in this downward spiral. I pointed out to Mark, and he said he thought this was a good thing to say, that if it spirals down like this, that actually points that we have the opposite possibility for us, that we could do the, and then Plato talked very much about this, that we could expand back out. Now, what's missing for a lot of people is, okay, but what do I do to do this? What do I do to open up myself in the world in this connected fashion?